Hi Pisces, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here with me. Just know that I send you all so much love and light. So happy to have you here. My name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot, and this is your love reading, Pisces, for March. So let's take a look and see what's going on around you guys now. Let's take a peek at your love life, and then we'll ask Spirit to show us what energy is coming in. And it doesn't matter when you come across this, there's no expiration date. I'm reading now in March, but if you find this in April or May, that's when you're meant to find it, okay? So before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit into the reading. All right, Pisces, let's do a little spying. Let's see what's going on around you guys, and then we'll see what's coming in, okay? Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of euphoric feelings that are here. But then you have people that are against you in your connection. You do. You have people that are against your connection, Pisces. But I can see where you know what you might because you're like your back is turned to them. I wonder if some of you have had to choose like your relationship over your family recently, because it's just like the energy of people interfering, but there's so much happiness that's here. I see a very established connection, just feeling, and even if you are alone, it's just feeling very grounded in what you have. Okay, so that's important for you to know that your energy now is very positive, especially like financially. There's abundance that's around you. And for those of you that are, in a connection with someone, the current state of your relationship is it's free, it's happy, it's balanced. Okay, so just know that that is what's around you now. Even if you have like, because this energy is very competitive, and it's competitive. That's why I say there's like a jealousy around what you have right now. So that is important for you to know. Not that you have to pay that much attention to it. It's important for you to know, especially those of you that talk about your relationships with others and seek advice from others. Could be friends, could be family. Um, it may not be malicious intent, but there's a lot of jealousy that's here because they see the freedom that you have. They do. They see the trust that you have in your connection. And it's very euphoric energy that's around you guys that you can claim. So if you're letting people interfere in your connection, and you're wondering about who they are and what they have to say, feeling like there's competition or anything like that, just know that they don't matter. And the current state of your relationship is that it's in a very happy place. Sorry about the alarms going by, you guys. But that's what I can see. I see where someone has a lot of trust for you. The way that you two look at each other, it is sincere, it's special. Even if you have like people planting like little seeds, because that's what someone is doing. And again, especially if you go to them and talk to them about your relationship to get advice, you might want to refrain from that for now. It doesn't mean that you have to like cut these people off or whatever, nothing like that, but you might want to just keep this little bubble that you have around you, just keep it around you, because there's someone who is insecure and they look at you and then they feel like they want what you have, because what you have right now is beautiful. Even for those of you that are alone, you're not in a connection, haven't like set up a household with anyone, um there's something that's coming in. There's like a cycle of completion that finished, and then there's like something around you that's getting ready to begin, like a new start. Okay, so that's also important for others of you to know, especially for those of you that are single. There will definitely be competition when it comes to securing a connection with you, because they look at you as someone who's very, very stable. Yes, financially stable, because they feel like you have a lot to offer in that regard, but it's just like the potential for being able to have something committed that could go long term. Okay, so there's just so much energy of competition. For some of you, you have to be careful about who you're talking to, and it's, for those of you who are set up like this. And for the other group, talking to new people, getting to know people, and then you discuss it with like your friends, there's some jealousy that's there. And again, it doesn't mean that they're haters per se, but it's just like looking at it and feeling like, I wish I had that. That's what's there. Okay, so be mindful of that, because when someone's in that kind of energy, they may give advice from a place that is not productive and really doesn't have your best interest, because they're looking at, well, I would do this, so you should do that. All right, Pisces, but the energy that's around you now is beautiful. Yes, you have people who want what you have. There's the energy of something new coming in, or that has recently come in for you all. And for those of you in an established connection, I see how happy you are. Truly, you are. Your connection is beautiful, so don't listen to what anyone has to say about it. All right, Pisces, I want to see what is coming in for you guys now. Let's see what is coming in. All right, let's see, Spirit. What is coming in for Pisces? There's your energy, Pisces. So you could even be dealing with another Pisces, or you have that in your chart. Aquarius is here as well. Okay, so I'm going to tell you that be guarded now of your connections, of your person. Be guarded if you are single about who's around you and wants what you want, because I see where someone's able to get through. They're able to get through, and these little seeds that they've been planting are gonna sprout. And when they sprout, it's just like what I can see Spirit showing me is like growing these little black vines, and that is like um, infection. It's like infecting your connection, tainting your connection, and you don't have to let that happen, because I see the energy of being very sad, stressed out, and disappointed. That's why I like to look at the present, because I want you to know the current state of not only your life if you're single, but your relationship, and it's in a beautiful place. Don't let anyone mess with your connections. Don't let anyone get in the way. And the way to prevent that is just refrain now from talking to others about, because you're happy, you're talking about, oh, well, we did this and we went there, and someone is listening, and then they're thinking like, well, I don't have that, must be nice, and then they start to do this, and it's someone that's trusted. So when they do this, just picture like little black vines going into your ear, and it's like it's tainting your whole thought process, because you don't need to be in this state of mind, Pisces. And it could even be, what's happening with your person. So that's important for you to know. You guys want to stick to yourselves. Just stay in your happy little bubble. You have something beautiful that's going on. And for those of you that are like dating, meeting new people, And I know it's exciting, it's fun, and you want to talk about it to others, but like you have someone who's going to give you some bad advice. I mean, that's the bottom line. They're going to give you some bad advice. It doesn't come from uh, their intentions behind it. I don't want to say that it's out and out malicious because it's more like they're feeling a certain way and they don't recognize how they feel. Okay, so that's important for you to know because you can avoid all of this because it's about overthinking. It's about, you know, being stressed out because of what someone said. That's exactly what this energy is. Thinking about, well, I wonder if that's true. I wonder if they're right. I wonder. You don't need to wonder. You have a very the energy around you is stable, it's beautiful, and what you have coming in are blessings. With that Fool card, that's about taking a chance and being glad that you did, taking a chance and then seeing a beautiful energy come into your life. So the what's around you now, you don't want anyone to mess with it. You don't want anyone to taint it because I can see that when they do, because it's like revealing something. It's about revealing something, and then it makes this person change their whole thought process. And that's not to say that someone is like, oh, weak mind, or they shouldn't listen to this person or that person. No, these are people that are close to you, that they're confidants. Okay, so once they say this, it makes this person like something comes to light. They feel very stressed out. They're thinking, feel so disappointed. And then they start to look at the connection differently. So I just want you to avoid all of that energy because have confidence in your person, have confidence in your connection. Have confidence in yourself and that you are your own best judge of character. Okay, Pisces, that's very, very important because I can see when those little vines start to sprout, they grow very quickly. And it's something that it's like the energy comes in and interferes with your connection and in your life. You don't want that to happen because it doesn't need to. It doesn't need to. You don't need to slip into this place. So if you find, oh, so for whoever this is, like, because it could be what your person is going through or whatever. If you find that, it's very important to open up the communication and talk through it, talk through their fears, talk through like the anxiety that they have. All that blockage, this can be removed at simply through talking and having a discussion, an open, honest discussion. And then you'll look at each other again and the confidence will, because you have a beautiful connection. It's not going to be destroyed so easily, but it can be messed with. And once you guys talk, it'll be strong. You'll build it back up again. So that's very, very important for those of you for you guys to know, because I can see where something could slip through and then just cause it's unnecessary stress, unnecessary disappointment. I want to see, because this moon card, it's like a lot of gossipy nature, and the moon card is about like revealing something. Let's see what this is. But I can see that you can trust your person. I can see that you have a stable connection, and I can see that it's something that's meant to go far. If it's not already, it is. And you are your own best judge of character. So even if this is something new, you're meeting new people, you can decide for yourself, Pisces, what you can and cannot believe about them. You don't need someone else's opinion because they're gonna give you some bad advice. Okay, let's see this one card. Yeah, do you just see like this Capricorn energy, Sagittarius energy, Pisces, Aquarius? All of that is here. So you guys could be dealing with someone that has that in their chart, or you could. You just want to be careful about what you're expressing to people around you. I know it's friends, it's family, and you could be very close with them, but just be careful. Just don't right now. Just keep it to yourself. Keep it in your connection, because I see the euphoria and I see the way that someone realizes how they feel about this person, and they're expressing it. They're open because they're just shining, and they just want to talk about it because they're so happy about how they feel. They feel like they're having everything that they want come into their life. That's what this is. And when you start to feel this way and you talk about it, it's just like jealousy. This is like jealousy because someone else wants what you have. They do, and they will interfere even if it's unintentional. So just know that. So that's why we look at everything like full circle, because I want to see what you guys are going through now, and your relationship is strong. Your judge of character is strong. You know what you're doing. So don't listen to what anyone else has to say, because they're trying to like knock you down. They are. And this is all energy that can be avoided if you just, heed the advice from spirit. You don't need to be in this state. And how to prevent this, if it does seep in. How to prevent this is having open, honest conversation, face to face, not text, not over the face to face with your person. So you guys can talk and look at it. It's very important for the two of you to look at each other's faces, look eye to eye, because that's when you can read each other. That's when your souls will speak to each other. So when you go to have this conversation, if this energy is able to seep through, just be open and honest. And once you do that, you'll be back on track again. You'll be in the right place. Wow, Pisces. Protect your relationships now. And just know that you can decide for yourself what you want to do, and don't listen to, honestly, when it comes to romance, don't listen to what anyone else has to say. Listen to your person, and then listen to yourself, because that's the best thing to do with the energy that's around you, like waiting to creep in, because you have something special. And unfortunately, that can create longing in other people. It can create insecurities and jealousy in other people. So just guard your connection and know that it's something very stable, and you have a lot of blessings in your life that are waiting still to come in for you. All right, Pisces, so that is what I have for you guys. I'm all out of time. Just know how much I love you. I send you all much love and light. Thank you for being here with me. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would mean a lot to me, and I will talk to you guys soon.